Hi darlings, welcome back. Okay, so as promised, here is the rank match with, well, maybe the most beautiful S tier skin in this whole game, Necromancer. You guys know I used this skin as soon as I got it, and it was thanks to some of you who chose to send me some donations to have me get it. But yeah, ever since I was really afraid it would cause me, lags and stuff because it's such a detailed and beautiful skin. But yeah, I just kind of felt like, why not? Let's just risk it because I really, really love this skin and I really think it's beautiful and I love every single part about it, honestly. So yeah, here is the gameplay. It was a ranked match. I tried to minimize the lag as much as possible. So basically, I cleared out my history, turned off energy saving mode, put it on like, I don't know, I think I played on performance settings, but the recording is in high graphics with higher FPS, and yeah, I think you can just tell how gorgeous this skin is. I really think this is a masterpiece. And oh my god, I cannot just stop telling you how much I really, really love this skin. Oh my god. The only thing I would wish for with this skin is to have kind of an accessory that matches it more. Maybe like an icy winter themed accessory, like, a higher tier accessory, because maybe the snowman or the gloves would match this skin better than the A and S tier ones. But yeah, still, I just kind of wish JoJo had like a blue color screen accessories out there, or like a new one, maybe a winter, as I said, or yeah, really anything, because every accessory he has, the two gold ones, there are two gold ones, and there is a purplish pink one, which is the tenderness accessory, and then there is this envelope I'm using right now, that invitation, which kind of is neutral, but this skin is just so cool toned and beautiful and blue and like silver that I don't think any accessory matches this skin like perfectly, and it's just so satisfying when you can create these pairs. For example, Mercy with Judge, I feel like it's a perfect match. Like literally, I feel like that's such a beautiful skin. Also, the same with Deadly Invitation and DM. I feel like they are just such perfect matches. Yeah, so basically that's the only thing I wish for, meaning in connection with the skin. But if you would like to hear my opinion on more skins, or basically all of his skins, then actually if you just click on my channel, the first video that pops up, I think it's like the recommended video or whatever, it's me rating the skins of JoJo. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, it's like a very nicely made video with like the tier list and face cam and voice and everything. So yeah, if that's something you would like to watch, then feel free to just click on my channel page and there you can find it. Speaking of that, believe it or not, I didn't really have any major lag spikes or anything while playing this match, which is kind of strange because even when I'm using B skins or something, I sometimes have those terrible lag moments, and maybe it also relates to the survivor skins and stuff, because I do notice that, for example, when some survivors are assisting the other, like if there are three survivors around me and near me, the screen gets a little laggier. So I feel like that also something that influences this. Maybe even where they are from, like the survivor players, where they are from, because maybe if they are further away from me, physically where we live, then that also matters. Also, this freaking lawyer, oh my god, like you can see he dropped every freaking pallet he had. Like literally, he was just spamming all those pallets. Oh my god. This is something I find like so annoying, because you can't really do anything like this as Hunter. This would equal to you just spamming the hit button and getting a hit, because it wastes so much time. And if you don't have blink, or if you failed blink or something, then you basically can do nothing. You can just go and break the paths one by one, or like try to circle it, but it's very hard if they are not looping one single area. They're just going their way and spamming every palette. So yeah, but other than that, you can kind of see this match wasn't really as smooth as it could have been. Yeah, it's just bad spamming and chasing wastes a lot of time, and sometimes it's really hard to notice yourself and stop yourself to like have like a point where you say, all right, this is the time I had for this, and I have to drop this chase. Even though the target seems to be an easy target, you just have to move on. You have to take a picture. You have to leave them, and yeah, it can be very risky because sometimes, like for example, if it would be a doctor, and I would have let her go after already cheering her and being on her track, it would have maybe caused me to lose the match. Here, yeah, it was just an unlucky situation because yeah, I didn't find the downed mercenary. I kind of managed to hit little girl, but she was the only one full health, so basically I couldn't down her. That's why I kind of just card trick back. I knew she would go back to the cipher, but I also knew she had the freaking pages. But for some reason, she didn't choose to leave through that gate, and that's why, thanks to that move, I could down her, even though she had the pages and there was basement. So I was like, okay, no priestess, no gatekeeper, then yeah, you get the furthest chair. And basically basement always. Most cases it does save the match. It can save the match, it can save you a lose to a tie. So yeah, basically it's always almost always worth it to get to basement if you're sure you can make it without the survivor struggling free. So here I didn't know if they were decoding already or something like maybe trying to approach the basement from a different direction or something. So I was kind of just forced to stay around here. Also, photo word was active, so I had to both camp that and real word because sometimes they just sneak in and if the mercenary came out of camera word and just randomly quickly dash down, then maybe I wouldn't even notice. So here, thankfully, little girl's chair was very close to finish, but somehow, thanks to that like the accessory or the lag or whatever, he managed to get past me. But I did down the little girl almost instantly after. So I even got a hit off of mercenary, which was very nice because that only left the psychologist full health. So that would mean that she would be forced to save. Sadly, the little, I don't even know, I can't really call them lags. When you hit the survivor and it just, for like a second, the screen glitches and it just, like your hit goes through whatever. It happens most times. Maybe it's because my phone isn't like a month old only, but yeah, it can be quite annoying. Also, second time they really wanted to finish this cipher, and I knew, so I just teleported away to bait the mercenary to go to the cipher. So I had my next target in basement, but also that meant that they could finish the cipher and prime the other ciphers, so that left them with one single cipher left, and this one up here was quite close to being primed. So yeah, I really kind of had to stay focused and keep guarding this whole area because at least they weren't three of them trying to save and decode here, but still, it was kind of tricky to just pay attention to the photo, the windows, the gates, the ciphers. So yeah, you have to really, really pay attention in these situations. And yeah, thankfully, I did manage to hit the psychologist, and she couldn't go down because she accidentally, or maybe I don't know if it was an accident, but probably accidentally went into photo word. You see me there just trying to hit her as soon as she comes out in case she plans to, I don't know, use some ability like the flywheel effect. So yeah, I kind of just waited there in case she would come out. But yeah, Mercenary's chair was quite close to finishing. I was like, okay, she cannot make it even if she comes here now. So I was just going up to the cipher I saw moving. I assumed Lawyer was the one there, who he turned out to be there as well. And yeah, even though his reflexes were great and he pulled out of the cipher, I wouldn't have been able to terror shock him anyway, but yeah, I did manage to get him down and put him back in chair finally because he was the first one I chaired. Here, I really wasn't sure where psychologist was. I didn't see the cipher shaking already, and my last memory of her was trying to save, so I didn't know if she maybe went like to the back towards Shack or try to find a dungeon on the other side of the map. That's why I kind of just didn't have tinnitus, as you can see, and that's why I just tried to go that way and thought like this would be the logical route for her to take, and maybe she's here because on that side there's two options for the dungeon to appear. But yeah, as soon as I realized that I did not have tinnitus here either, I immediately teleported back and I was like, okay, she has to be there. But by the time she was already out. So yeah, it's a win and lag didn't influence this match that much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing this gorgeous, really, really gorgeous skin in game. Alright, see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye!